Hello and welcome to this video. This will just be a little tour of my single player base. Half the reason for making this is I'm very proud of what I've put together so far, and the other half is posterity. I'd like to use this video as reference in the future. So, let's get started. Uh, Up there is just a temporary creeper farm, so you can just ignore that. Now we've got our entrance here. Took a little while to design, but I'm happy with it for the most part. And then we've got an underground base. It's worth noting that a majority of this was actually mostly designed by Spadetti. I'll leave a link to her video or her channel in the description. And yeah, most of it was designed by her, but I swapped out a few blocks and made a lot of additions. So let's get to it. Got the main hallway. Left, we've got the bedroom. Got some shulkers over there, and yeah, just a nice little bedroom chandelier. On the right, we've got an enchanting room and the nether portal. Nether portal isn't up right now, but you turn it on and turn it off. Just don't like the piglins coming through every once in a while. We've got our enchanting and our potion brewing setup here. Some anvils in the back for combining stuff. And then we've got our crafting room, some temporary storage, stuff like that. Got some furnaces and stuff. All kinds of good stuff. And then we've got our main storage. A lot of chests. A lot of good use out of this room. And then at the end of the hallway, we've got nothing at the moment. I have plans for a upper floor, a few other upper floor rooms, and then plans for an elevator. I'm just not sure about the details of that one just yet. A lot of things to consider. But I do have a downstairs. On the first downstairs floor, we've got the same hallway, but we've got our villagers set up. I've got a good number of the important villagers set up. Not all of them. I'm still working on that. Takes some time. But a lot of the best books I've got. And that's very helpful. Got 2 rooms for the librarians. Well, nothing on that side yet. And a little further down, we've got other villagers. We've got our tools, armor, weapons. And then I got really lucky with this guy. He was the second Fletcher I put together, but he sells Arrows of Weakness, which is very nice, instead of having to brew the potions up every time. And this guy took a lot longer to get, but we've got him selling item frames. He has a small chance to sell item frames instead of 2 banners, so I'm happy to have that. I don't need to farm leather for that. I've got plans for other types of villagers, but I don't need them yet. And then we've got our, I forget what these guys are called, but they've got the potions of enchanting and sells redstone, all that good stuff. Helpful. And we've got some farmers here. They buy the melon and pumpkin, which is very nice. I have some farms for those. I'll show you those in a little bit. Now we've got plans for... I might change it, but most of these are planned to be masons for diorite, andesite, and granite, should I really need those blocks in the future. We've got 3 more spots for some more farmers I'll get to at some point. And then we've got, at the back, we've got our villager breeder. Very manual setup, but, well, I say manual. it's half manual, half automated. And our control panel over here. We make the baby, and I've got it automated now, but it will trigger, and minecart will pull the baby underneath to over here where it's released, and got a holding chamber, and the second holding chamber for where I choose their job posting and such. We've got our zombie over here that I can press the button, brings it over here, and zombifies him. And I have golden apples and such, all that good stuff. Yeah, a lot of buttons and switches. Very, very helpful. I have to manually drag them to their position, but it's not that difficult. And then we've got finished this room, or well, this floor up a little more recently, the past few days. This is where I have all my automated farms. I'm quite proud of this floor specifically. It took a lot of designing and such. Got our melon and pumpkin farm. Very nice. I haven't emptied this in a bit, but it's fully automated. A lot of these are completely automated in that when these 3 chests fill up, the light will come on, but the farm will keep running, and the excess is actually composted into these 3 chests to make bone meal. And then once these 3 chests are completely full, it stops the farm entirely. The pistons are all pushed down, and they stay down until I empty the chests. So I don't have to worry about any unnecessary lag. And that goes for the other farms I'm going to show. This isn't an automated system, this is just my cobble gen. I have a video about that if anyone is interested, but yeah, not automated, just I needed something to fill the space. And then we've got the cactus farm, similar to the pumpkin melon, slight tweaks here and there, but it does the same thing. When the chests on the these chests are all filled up, the light will come on. But when these chests are all filled up with bone meal, the farm will stop. I don't really need that much cactus, but I also just needed something to go here that was easily automated. So it ended up being cactus. We've got sugarcane over here. Sugarcane, very useful for paper and selling, and then to make rockets. And it's just same deal. When these chests fill up, light comes on. When these chests fill up, farm stops. Very handy. And at the end, we've got our iron farm. It's very nice. This took a while to set up in a way I was happy with, but it works near flawlessly. Yeah, when these chests do fill up, they actually click on this light and tells me I need to empty them, but it also shuts off the farm on whichever side is full. So it's actually 2 farms that run side by side. One going this. But more often than not, this one's 2. Not entirely certain on the details, but usually it's 2 golems for each. But anyway, I did automate it so that when one side fills up, it will stop that side from spawning, but the other side will continue until that one fills up. So they're independent, but they are linked somewhat with a few pulse extenders, keeping them sort of synced up as a way to try and keep the iron golems 2 at a time, improve efficiency, all that. But yeah, that's the majority of the base at the moment. I have some temporary farms set up elsewhere, like a gold farm, and I think there's something else, but I was just, okay, yeah, that's about it. The iron farm, by the way, was mostly designed by Waddles. I'll also leave a link for that in the description. I made some adjustments, made it a bit smaller, and put some other redstone additions in place to do what it does. But I'm very happy with what I've got so far. I think I'm going to work on the nether next. but if that doesn't pan out, I might go back to the upper floors. I have plans for those. So yeah, hope this video was interesting, and thank you for watching.